ready to go here. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one way inside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Trey Turner at the plate. Next offering is down low. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Out towards right center field. Edman sizing this one up. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Here's Mookie Betts. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Mookie on the move. And fouled off. Betts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner stays where he is.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Mookie on the move. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
One out. Runner at second. Hernandez getting ready to hit. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is downstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And that is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One out and a runner at second. Now a fly ball to right center. Marsh sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out.
Batting fifth,
Time now for Dave
Will
Roberts' lineup
Smith.
for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Outside.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Next pitch is outside. Max Muncy waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Runner at second, 2 down. High fly ball down the left field line. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a foul ball.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Strike 3, Shohei gets the K. And here comes Alec Boehm. The 1-1 is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in there safely.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. And Chris, behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Second and third, 1 away here at the top of the second. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 down, Phillies down a run. Strike 3, got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Bohm at third. Kepler on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in LA, now here is Max Muncy. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that that one is in the dirt. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now here is Andy Pajes. And that is low for ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Squirts away a little bit. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. So the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Line drive. Pajes makes the grab, and there's one down. So the lineup flips over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Next pitch is outside. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Trey Turner now. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. Fires over to first. Turner is out. So Harper stands in.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
2 out, space is empty. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Mookie Betts.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To third. Boom. Throw, and it gets away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good. But, man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base, too.
Tommy Edman at the plate. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is Freddie Freeman. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And Freddie takes the K.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Two outs, runner on first. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One run, one hit, one error, and one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies 1. Start of the 4th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The count 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Phillies down in order. And our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
On the ground. Boom. Throws on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes digs in now. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
There's a strike.
We got full count.
To the right side. Stop. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 2-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Blake Trinan appears to be getting loose. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting second base.
This is Bryson Stott.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls,
And there's a
1
ball.
strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one the other way, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Line drive, knocks it down. He gets to the bag in time, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. That one almost got him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
Now
to
batting,
even that count
shortstop,
off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Tommy Edman. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Freeman hits it in the air. Marsh drops into the glove, and that is the. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Trey Turner.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
And a count 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here comes Bryce Harper. Up and in, and that's ball 2. Schwarber at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That's inside.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Orion Kerkering gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Will Smith to the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado up and loosening in the pen. Outside, 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fought off foul. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
I got 3-2.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
This to center field. Marsh running hard. Grabs it on the run. And the inning is over. Kirby Yates comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one drifts inside. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Max Kepler at the plate. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. Two now. And that just misses.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-2. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And here is Bryson Stott. 2 on, 1 out. And that is out of play. And he deals. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Johan Rojas.
Blake
And now
Trinan.
Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. No advance.
2 balls,
Good job
2
behind the
strikes.
dish. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pitching for Philadelphia.
Well, new pitcher will be the
Number
lefty
25.
Matt Strom.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Ball 3.
And that's downstairs and outside. Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. He'll take a